Yo, what's up Freeze Army, and welcome to our Friend for Dinner challenge, and this is also complete the Redrum challenge as well, if you've been following my previous videos. Mine is Mr. Freeze2244, and this is a contract made by Psychosis75. He's a subscriber of mine. He told me the contract ID for this particular challenge, and we cracked on and got on with it, and this is how we did it. We needed the coins for this one, and we started undercover in this already in the hotel's disguise, and then from here, from this point, we're going to head to where the kitchen is, because we need to retrieve that cleaver. So we need to assassinate 5 people with a meat cleaver. You need to make sure all bodies are found, and you need to do it unnoticed. So it's a bit of a a double thing. Like, you have to do it unnoticed, but you need to have the bodies found. So it's quite interesting, really. It is more of a challenge than you'd actually think about it. Because if you take out 2 people in a room and there's no one going to find the body, it's not as easy as you might think. So the meat cleaver is going to be right here. So the chef's going to be having a conversation on his telephone, and that's the reason why we ducked there, because he can see through this disguise. But once we grab the cleaver, we put it away, and then we pulled out the coin once we get into this pantry, and we're going to throw the coin in that corner. It's going to distract the other chef in this room. That's not the target. And then once he's come over towards the coin, we're going to pull out our meat cleaver and chop the target in the head. So that's one target taken care of. His body will be found. So now we can move on to the second and third targets. We're going to head up the stairs right here, because one of them can see through this disguise. We're going to throw a coin in that direction over there, and the male hotel staff member is going to go over and investigate the noise. And as the female staff member comes over, we're going to throw it at her head like that, and quickly go over and grab the meat cleaver. The male staff member is eventually going to turn around and discover this body, so that ticks that next box. So he's going down there to pick up the coin right now. So all we're doing at the moment is just waiting for him to discover the body. There you go. And he will eventually go up to the body. And then all we need to do is get behind him and attack him with meat cleaver as well. Now we need to create a distraction next, so make sure that this body is going to be seen. We're going to drag it in front of her body. So we're just going to put it right there. And then we're going to open the door, pull out our coin, and just throw it inside here. And also retrieve the coin, because we might need that. And that's going to distract the 4th target, which is outside. He's going to detect the body. And again, we're going to wait for him to come inside so we can get behind him and attack him with the meat cleaver. This is why it's important to put that body in front of the female, because we need him to discover the male of them. Otherwise this challenge wouldn't work. But once we've attacked him with the meat cleaver just like that, we need his body found now. So how you do that is drag his body into this little room here. And then once you've done that, open the door and throw a coin in the middle of the room. We're also going to retrieve it as well. And that's going to distract a member of the kitchen staff. They're going to come in the room and going to discover the body. So we're going to have one more target to take care of. And that's this target is going to be coming down here right now. Initially I didn't really know how to take him out, but then I decided to just try the distraction and see how it worked. And this is basically what I did. So we're just going to throw a coin just there. Because there's no one else in the area, he's the only person that can get distracted. So we're just going to throw the meat cleaver at his head. And then we're going to drag his body a little bit more into the alleyway. And then we're going to cause another distraction to get his body found. And that will eventually cause your A Friend for Dinner and Redrum challenge to pop up on your screen. So make sure those 2 people in the background aren't looking in this direction. And then once you've put the body there, we're just going to throw a coin in the middle to get them to turn around and discover the body. And there you go. You'll get the Redrum challenge for completing all 5 challenges of this Himmapan horror challenge pack. And you'll get a Friend for Dinner challenge completed also as well on top of that. So that's all of the challenges taken care of. And what that's going to do is going to unlock an antique lethal syringe. Now it hasn't really got a description, but I'm assuming, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm assuming it's the same as a normal modern lethal syringe. It probably takes a longer time to have effect or something like that. I will show you really briefly before I end the video. But if it has the same effects as the modern lethal syringe, it will definitely be my syringe of choice from now on. And it does give us now an option to have 2 lethal syringes, so it will take care of the targets a lot more easier in the future, especially Japan. So this is what the antique lethal poison syringe looks like. There's no description for it, so we don't really know its effects, but we need to test that out. But that's going to do it for this video, so thank you very much for watching. Be sure to hit a like on the video and subscribe here if you are new. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.